EMS Proto's website allows you to easily and quickly quote the cost of components, PCBs and assembly labour of any electronics boards. In order to do this, you need to upload your bill of materials. It has to contain at least the component's quantity per board, the manufacturer or supplier's references, as well as the reference designator of your components. Once on the emsproto.com website, click on Online Quotation. Just create a project with its name and a reference if you use one within your company. Here, choose your deadline and the number of boards you wish to have. There may be some restrictions. For example, we don't have the ability yet to manufacture 20 boards in 2 days. The planned expedition date is automatically computed. You can then choose whether to have a single or double-side PCB panel. In the next step, you'll be able to upload your bill of material. You just need to drag and drop it there. Once your file is imported, you need to assign each required field to a column. As you can see, you are asked to provide the quantity, reference designators, and the references, as well as point out where the first data line is. Here we are talking about the quantity column. Assign the column as shown. Repeat the same step for the references column, and as you can see, each time a column is assigned, a green check appears. And here are the designators. You just have to point out the first data line. Once everything is checked out, you can go to the next step, which will finalize the file import. The whole process is extremely flexible and can read all Excel files without any modifications needed in the source file. Your components' references are imported, and the program will automatically look for their availability as well as the best price. The whole process is automated, as we are directly connected to our supplier's database. There are multiple colors on the table, as you can see. If you want to know what each color means, you can have a look in the Help section. Red means that we cannot find anything related to the data provided. Here it is a comment line, so it can easily be detected after clicking on this button. A blue line means that multiple references were found. Once you click on Choose, you will be able to see all the references from each supplier. You can then choose a component based on its price by clicking on this button. The component's reference will then be automatically updated. An orange line means that the component is out of stock for the required quantity. There are two possibilities in this case. You can either click on the small envelope and contact one of our technicians who will personally find you the best solution with another supplier. Or it is a special component that you have in stock yourself, and then you just have to click on I will supply and send us the component yourself. You can indeed click on I will supply on any components you will provide. You can also have access to EMS Proto's entire free passive stock by clicking on this button. A filter system will allow you to find all the available components in stock. By putting the references in the filters and then clicking on Choose, the component will be selected, and you can see here that the supplier becomes EMS Proto and that the component is free. The technology column is highlighted in red, and you need to fill it out. It displays the assembly technology. There is an option to choose All SMT. Or you can also select Through-Hole Technology or Press Fit. There is also an option Unmounted, if it is a USB cable or battery that you would like to supply separately, for example. The total price is automatically displayed here, and you can also see more details about the components or assembly price if you just hover on it. Here you can see a garbage bin icon if you want to undo a line that you might have deleted previously. You can also download all the EMS Proto components if you wish. Once everything is highlighted in green, you can go over to the next step. Here you can add information about the PCB, such as the dimensions, the number of layers, the material, all the PCB's characteristics, the insulation, the drilling hole's diameter, the surface finish, and any information related to the silk screen. The total price is updated as you fill up any characteristics. In case you need a custom PCB or stack-up or any other specific characteristics, like a number of layers more than 8, you can just click on the Custom Parameters and fill out your demand in the Comments area down the page. Our staff will come back to you with a quote in less than 24 hours. You can also choose to supply your own PCB. In this case, please fill out the planned delivery date. In the next step, you can upload your Gerber or ODB files. You just need to drag and drop them as shown above. You can then upload your pick and place file, which determine the component's coordinates on your board, or you can mention that it is included in your Gerber files above. Finally, you upload your implementation file, which lists your component's location and whether or not they are polarized. You can see an implementation files example in the Help section. You can then go to the next step. The application will compute all the data given in order to provide you with a price matrix based on all the possible configurations for your project. Choose your option based on a deadline, the board's required quantity, as well as your budget. To complete your order, you can log in or create your own account. You are then directed to an order summary which displays the components, PCB and assembly's total price. You can then choose your own payment method: credit card, Visa or MasterCard, wire transfer, or PayPal. You can also download your PDF quote and then you can confirm your order. You will find your dashboard, which will allow you to access any ongoing orders and saved projects. For each project, you can download any file, access the payment page, modify a quote, make a copy of it, or just delete it. For any additional information, do not hesitate to contact us on emsproto.com.